Friday. I'm Lauren Keenan. I'm a solutions consultant and I'm the leader of the New York City Veteran Employee Resources Group here at LinkedIn. And I'm with Nikki Vasco. She's a senior customer success manager and she's also the leader of the NAMER Veteran Employee Resources Group. And you can see we match, right? We're twinning. But she has wonderful advice and we're going to talk today about finding the right fit. So Nikki, can you please tell us actually first why you have affinity for the military community?
Yeah, so I am here because I am inspired by my little brother, Alex Vasco, who you can find on LinkedIn. He's a Marine veteran. And all of his stories and everything that he did in the Marines is incredibly inspiring, and I'm so proud to be an ally here in this community. And so I'm just so happy to be here.
Yeah, and Nikki has done so much since taking over the Employee Resources Group. In fact, today we were hosting Breakline here at LinkedIn. And so Nikki's talked a lot about fit to some of the veterans, and she's going to tell you a little bit more. So what would you say if somebody is trying to figure out what industry or what company, what is a good place to start?
So I think first starting with why you want to try and find the right fit in terms of like a cultural match between the company's values and your own is because you can then show up every day and perform well and be happy, and there's all these beautiful outcomes of being able to do that on a daily basis when you're in a great job that you love. So I think it first requires that you know thyself. So sitting down and maybe just thinking, writing down what are some of my personal values, maybe taking a personality test and just kind of getting some language and narrative around that so you have some direction. And then going out and trying to find which companies match that. So you might go to like a Crain's top 10 companies in Chicago list and then look up all those company pages on LinkedIn, and when you click that life link, those companies will quite literally tell you in those pages what their values are. So if you see that a company like LinkedIn says they value transformation, and you look down and you're like, okay, I'm a continuous learner and I also value transformation, that's an obvious match. And certainly some nuance there, but finding those matches is the first start. So instead of looking for a job first, I'm looking for which companies match me first.
And then when we were talking earlier, I had an aha moment. So Nikki was saying that it's not about necessarily finding the job, it's about finding...
Yeah, so if you're looking for a job, I think you are really looking for a person. So very tactically, the next thing I might do after I know, okay, of those 10 companies on Crain's top 10 Chicago list, 5 of these match my values. I go to those company pages and I say, okay, I know 2 people at that company. And now is maybe the time when I decide like maybe what jobs I might do at this company that matches my value. I notice maybe Laura works at that company. I send her a quick email and say, hey Laura, notice there's this position open. I'm pretty interested. Do you have a few minutes to chat this week? And she then becomes my ally. I can be a referral of hers. And what I know from working with our talent solutions clients is they're getting the best hires from referrals. So you want to come into that company as a referral. It's a great chance of getting hired.
So what if I don't know someone at the company? Like I know I have a robust alumni network, but what would be your advice if I look up and I don't see anybody that I know there?
So this is where LinkedIn Premium comes in. So if you're a military veteran, you get a free LinkedIn Premium. So what I would do next is try to find someone who is doing that job today. So whoever is in the same job title of the job you're trying to apply to, reach out to them cold and say, hey, notice you're doing this. I found this job that was open. Would you be open to chatting for a few minutes? You're not going to get a yes on every one of those, but you will get some. So you only need a few, right? So going to each company that even if you don't know them, you can use that premium to use the emails that you get with that account.
So Nikki, thank you. Is there anything that you'd like to close with?
So I would just say that the job seeking process is really tough, and it might feel like a strain and you're exhausted. It's almost like an extra job. But who better than someone in the military community who has that resiliency? So just keep your chin up, keep working. You have it in you. You can do it.
All right. Thank you, Nikki, special guest from Chicago, and we'll see you next week. Bye.